Hello and welcome to the House Media Systems video series. My name is Gabe Tannenhouse. I'm the founder of House Media Systems, and I have committed to making 100 video posts in the next 100 days. The goal with that is to help build the brand of House Media Systems and to kind of help me dial in on what exactly it is I'm after here and what I'm trying to do. My name, as I've said, is Gabe Tannenhouse. That's the house in House Media. I'm 45 years old. I've been working in video post-production on the East Coast of the United States for over 22 years. And in April of last year, I transitioned from the workforce into running my own business. And I did about $125,000 worth of business last year. And I've set a goal for myself this year of doing $1 million in business. And I want to use this video series to help me get closer to achieving that goal. And so what I wanted to talk about today is, let me take it back a little bit. The reason that I wanted to talk about today's topic, which I'll get to in a second, is because I'm starting this video incredibly late. Ideally, I have this video done by about 9:30, 9:40 in the morning and just go on with the rest of my day. The problem with that for today is that I have obligations on the weekends. It's a Saturday, and I need to work on my other business on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, which is a brick and mortar cafe in Binghamton, New York called Cafe Luga House, right? Going with the house motif again. And so I wanted to make today's topic about distractions and blockers and things that get in my way. So just briefly, I made a commitment with a friend of mine and his wife to run the ice cream operation of a cafe in Binghamton, New York, as I've said. And we opened that cafe in August. But backing that up a little bit is I need to get into the fact that when I did make that commitment, my circumstances were drastically different. And I think that's just a thing that happens in business, especially in partnerships. People's circumstances changed and they just need to kind of roll with it. The problem is my circumstances changed to the point where I had my own business that I was responsible for, which was, a really different set of stakes than having a salaried position where I get my weekends off and all of that good stuff. As a mentor of mine once told me, when you own your own business, every day is Monday and every hour is 9 a.m. And that's really true. It's not such a bad thing objectively, because most people who start their own businesses do it because it's what they love doing. So it's not like I'm getting ready to go work at a car wash, and it's always Monday at 9 a.m. That would be different because I don't love car washes. I'm sure some people do, but that's not my thing. My thing is video, and I love working in video, and I don't mind doing it 7 days a week. I don't want to do it 24 hours a day, but I don't mind kind of living and breathing in that space. How that's impacted by work relationships is a different conversation, but it's tricky. I'm on the hook for I'd say about 25 to 30 hours per week at the shop. I have to make ice cream. I have to sell ice cream. I have to do kind of run the front of the store while my partner runs the kitchen, and it's a good time, and I love working with my buddy, but it does keep me from selling, and that's a bad thing, because selling is the mechanism by which I feed my family. This business of ours is doing okay, but it's not profitable. I'm not taking any money home from it yet, and it takes up almost half my week. So that's a problem, and it's something I've discussed with my partners, and we're getting to a point where we can probably start automating some of this stuff so that I can reduce my obligation down to like once a week over the course of, this quarter. We're in January of 2025 right now. So hopefully by the end of March, we're going to see a dramatic shift there. It's kind of on me to enact some of those changes. But it was good to have that conversation with my partners this week and to kind of clear the air on what my needs are. I feel very well supported by them. And, I found that I love making ice cream too. It's just that when I'm there, I actually had some work I needed to do today. I tried to get it done last night. I wasn't quite able to, so I had to finish that up while I was at the shop today, and I kept getting interrupted by people coming in, which is a good problem to have, right? I want to do a lot of business at the shop, but it was also, I was just kind of watching the clock advance, and it's just not a great feeling. I wasn't able to really learn much today, which is something I also love doing. I didn't, make any new contacts, but I saw a bunch of people that I know and like, and these are customers as well as partners, so it's not all bad. But one point that I wanted to make, probably the main point of this discussion, is how much of an advantage it is for me now because of some of the self-development stuff that I've been doing. And if you aren't in my family, you probably wouldn't necessarily be aware of that, but I've kind of embarked on a campaign of self-development since opening the business. I've engaged in some executive coaching, and I've been consuming a lot of business-related content, and it feels good as a result of that work to realize that the distractions and blockers I had before were all internal, and to kind of purge those or work on those blockers, lack of self-esteem, lack of confidence, just dealing with the consequences of the childhood traumas that everybody has, has been kind of a revelation for me. And it really does make the external distractions that I'm facing seem much easier to deal with, because the implications of them all seem so diminished by the fact that I'm kind of in a better place personally, if that makes sense. So, it's not my only blocker, but the ice cream shop is definitely, or the cafe rather, it's my end of it is ice cream, but we do make a lot of other stuff there. That's my biggest one. And it's something that I'm proud to say that I'm working on, and just wanted to kind of, I guess, take a second to pat myself on the back for that, and just to let you all know that, that's something that I'm dealing with in spite of being very excited about this video work. And I look forward to a time when I'm able to offload some of that work and focus, closer to 100% of my time on the business. So, I would love to hear if anyone out there has any opinions on, dividing your attention in that way, or I'd love to hear what, anyone else's distractions are. You can, leave a comment here on YouTube, or I'll post this on LinkedIn. I'll get some of the shorts going on Instagram. I'll post this to my Facebook page. So, there's a lot of different venues to engage with me on, and I'd love to get some engagement. I've gotten some people following me, which is great, but not a ton of comments or interactions with my post yet. So I would love to, kind of scale that up as we move into week 2. Tomorrow will be day 7, so that's 1 week in the can, which feels great. Despite all distractions, I've been able to move this in a more significant way than I think I would have ever done before opening my own business and before doing the work on myself that I've been doing. So that all feels great. You can find more information about House Media Systems at House Video. That's Sorry, house.video. That's HAUS.video. You can reach out to me directly at info@house.video. Again, that's HAUS.video. Or just call me directly. My phone number is 347-770-3453. And I look forward to connecting with you all. And I look forward to coming back tomorrow for day 7 of 100. Let's go.